though I'm radiant, radical, resilient, I'm still learning what it means to simply be me. And while you're on your journey, know the value of simply being you. Hey people, what's good? It's Ray here. Welcome to the Simply Ray channel. Thank you so much for tuning in these past couple of weeks. We're now going to do how to handle your emotions part 2. And so I'm going to start the video literally talking about some advice that I got from a mentor of mine. If you don't know what's going on, check out the video last week so you can get up to date. There will be posts every Fridays, and hope y'all week is going good. Hope y'all emotions is in check. If they ain't, that's all right. We working at it daily. All right, let's get into it. I have a mentor named David Bailey, and he said that we have to treat our emotional wounds just like you would treat a physical wound. So if you get, I don't know, stabbed. I know this is terrible analogy. Let's say you step on a nail, okay? You step on a nail and you got a meeting, and then you say, hey y'all, I actually need to go to the hospital because I stepped on a nail. Ain't nobody gonna be insensitive, like, get it together. You better take your little nail foot stepping on nail self, bring it on to this meeting. Ain't nobody saying that. Like, that's all in your head. Treat your emotional wounds the same way. If you feeling something hurt you, don't try to be like so strong that you can't deal with it. Go to the doctor. Go figure it out. Like, go get some help, because it's just as important to heal that wound than it is to heal the physical one. It's the same. Let me tell you, I used to be real, like, I hated being vulnerable. I didn't even want to feel anything except anger. That was the only emotion I wore on my sleeve during those, them high school days when your life is in shambles and you don't know how to handle it and all that stuff. So I used to feel like all I need to do is show them that I'm tough and I'm angry and I don't care about nothing you got to say. And now I'm just like so sensitive. I just love so hard, and I just do. My little feelings do be getting hurt. Like, hey, that's what it is. But I have so many tactics that help me to go through those emotions, like journaling, talking it out, crying it out. Please cry. If the last time you cried was when you was a baby, you need to get it together. You need to cry. You've probably been holding it in for years. Go on and cry, please. Crying is healthy. Like, now I don't know if you still like a little tough cookie. If you still a little tough cookie, go to your room and cry, but you need to cry. You don't gotta cry in front of people if that's not what you want to do. If you feel like you finna bust and you don't want to cry in front of people, go on to the bathroom and cry if you can. Or, cry a little bit and wipe your eyes real quick. But you need to cry. Like, come on. Men included. I'm talking to everybody up on here. If you feel like you need to cry, cry. Just, yes. If you are sad and you put on a song that you want to relate to you, that's cool. Sometimes you do want to be in your feelings. You might put the blues on and you just sad. But you need to also set a timer. Because you don't need to be so sad and so hurt and so this and so that you can't get anything done. Again, if this is depression and something that is like to the next level that you need to get help with and process with differently, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you're sad and you need to kind of get out of your sadness because there's a task at hand. There's something that you need to do. God has called you to do something and you're in your feelings, or you're nervous about something because somebody discouraged you. And so you just want to stay complacent and you don't want to move and you want to just feel what you feel. Now, there's a time and place for everything. So it is a time to be sad. It's a time to it's a scripture in Ecclesiastes. It's a time for everything. But also set a time when you're going to say, all right, it's been a day. So I'm going to now, this next day, start bringing myself out of it. Or it's been It's been get some accountability. Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna give myself a week to do whatever. The first part of the week, I'm gonna feel sad and I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna talk about the thing and I'm gonna complain and I'm gonna do everything to just get it out of my system for the first part of the week. In the middle of the week, I'm going to still cry, but I'm going to talk about it a little bit less. By the end of the week, I got a scripture that I'm standing on. I'm going to say it when I'm feeling down. I'm going to pray. And then I'm also going to take a self-care day where I do my hair or my nails, or I go play video games or something. I don't know. Something that makes me happy. Go for a walk. Let me tell y'all this real quick. Walks be getting me together. Now, I will walk every now and again, but something about when you real stressed out and you walk, I don't know if y'all ever tried that. I might be late to the game, but that got me all the way together. Real stressed out, took me a little walk. By the end of the walk, I didn't even know why I was mad. I felt so good. I said, no wonder folk be out walking their dogs and they all happy and stuff because they processing their emotions and feeling happy and active. Sometimes you got to get active to filter out. It's just like a filter. It's a lot of stuff going on. You been on social media all day? Check how many hours you've been on social media. Go on and try to do something to regulate, filter out those emotions. Because let me tell you, social media had you messed up. I had to go on a social media fast back to back. Y'all, let me tell y'all this. So I'm on a fast for some other stuff. Going on a social media fast. I did kind of a food fast where I didn't eat in the morning but ate one meal at night or in the afternoon or whatever. But social media was getting me real close to God. We real cool. We on the same page. I'm feeling light. I'm feeling like I can walk on water. Great. Get off the fast. 2 days. Two days, y'all. I'm in shambles. I said, Lord, I'm scared to get off this next fast. I went back on it. So after the 2 days, I was like, I don't know what happened. So I went back on the social media fast. And I did that for, I think I ended up doing it 2 weeks. I just was so scared to get back on social media because I couldn't figure out why I felt so uneasy, so anxious. I couldn't focus. And it was just literally coming back on social media for 2 days. I'm like, dang, it wasn't even a whole week. I had got off the fast, got on social media for 2 days, literally got so stressed and so anxious that I got off the social media again. And then I was off for 2 weeks. I didn't even think about social media. I was like, man, skip it. That's so powerful. That right there was a powerful realization that I just have to fill up my day with more stuff. Because I use social media sometimes as like an escape, a distraction. I don't want to deal with something, so let me get on social media. You watch one video and 7 hours later you've been sitting in the same place, ain't even ate nothing. Yeah, I'm calling you out because I'm talking to me too. Ain't even ate nothing, ain't moved, ain't did nothing, ain't drank no water. You know who you are. And so it's like that was unhealthy. All of that time just spent. Now, if you do a whole bunch of stuff and you have like one free day and you just use that time to like unwind because you know that whatever you're going to do the next day might be super stressful or really busy or something, that's something different. But if you are on social media for long periods of time every single day, and not because you're doing research for something, not because you're doing something for your job. I'm talking about solely to be a distraction, solely because you don't want to feel the feels or unpack your emotions or process. You're using it as a straight escape. That is unhealthy because we take in so much stuff on social media. And then you going throughout your day trying to figure out why you feel this way because you're like, there's nothing wrong with me. But what are you taking in unconsciously and consciously? What are you taking in your spirit that you're not being aware of? And social media, it gets you. It gets the best of us. So I just really would recommend social media is not bad. By all means, please watch these videos because it's on social media. But I'm trying to bring positivity. If you are on social media and you have like filters where you only look at positive stuff in scriptures and it's helping you, by all means, but still give yourself a time limit, because in this day and age, we need to go outside, breathe some fresh air, walk, if I dare to say it, run, like get outside and just do some other stuff. Fill up our days with positive things, fresh air. We inside too much. Now, I know it's COVID season, so you got to be careful, but still. Point is, when you're going through, it is okay to feel your emotions. Don't deny them. Don't try to act like you so tough that you don't get your feelings hurt. You eat nails for breakfast and nothing bothers you. Let's just throw that out. Feel your emotions. Cry if you need to. Know that it's a positive thing to be sad if that's how you're feeling. Be mad if that's how you're feeling. Go through all the stages of grief if that's what you're going through. And know that it goes through waves. So you might be okay one day and the next day you might feel like you can't get out of your bed. And the most important thing is, when you're feeling these kind of ins and outs of your emotions, have stuff in place so that you can be successful. You feeling a little sad? Try to figure out, why am I feeling sad? What did I do yesterday? Did I eat too late? Did I this? Go through the list. Why am I feeling sad? And then be like, okay, I'm going to do this now to combat that. Right. I'm going to make a vision board. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to take a bath. I'm going to go and sow into somebody's life. Go volunteer. Go do something you've never done before. Be adventurous to get me out of, I'm just sad. I'm going to stay in my room. I'm going to stay locked away in my head, and nothing's going to come out of this. That's just a really dangerous place, because you have purpose and you have vision. What are you supposed to be doing to better the world, to bring positivity into the world, to bring Christ in the world? What are you doing? What we doing? And it might not look like someone else's gift or dream or whatever. What they're doing is not what you're supposed to do. Sometimes people are like, oh, that person's just, look at them, they speak so well, and they this, and they that. You might need the not speaking so well part of you that could win a soul for Christ, that could encourage somebody. You just all you can do is be you. Don't be all up in your feelings trying to be somebody else. You wasting your energy, because you're not going to be them. Even if you try to emulate them, even if you dress like them and all of that, you still going to be you, and you're going to end up finding out that you. So it's best to just accept yourself, accept your emotions and feelings and your experience, and do good with it. Because a lot can come out of what you specifically bring to the table. So I know I've said so much, but I thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope that I can encourage you to really just be yourself. You can do really good things literally by being yourself. And when you're going through your emotions and your feelings, there's resources out there so that you can feel better. There's family, there's friends, and you got a good old journal. Talk to God. He's always listening. And just remember, you have purpose in your life. Let your emotions fuel you to do amazing things. You're loved, and I want you to go out there and be great.